Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to beautiful Niagara Falls, New York for this 4th regional tour stop of the 39th BullShooter World Tour. I'm Sean Green, joined by Nick DiChiria, and this is the ladies singles finals. 301 or 501, open and open out, full bowl, cricket, 501. Race to 2. Lauren Ivers is your queen seat holder, but I'm going to argue that Carli is definitely going to be the favorite heading into this as she starts off with a hat trick.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to kind of frame this any other way here. Don't get me wrong.
Lauren's been impressive at times.
Lauren's been impressive at times, and she earned that queen seat. She still won the requisite games. But that being said, we've talked about it in our opener, and we've talked about it all day. Maria is the on-odds favorite just from pure firepower alone.
Maria good.
Maria good.
Maria could have played in the pro singles and done fairly well today.
Better than you.
For sure. Better than me. She could have played in the open singles and might have won that.
Well, of course, Lauren's going to know to rise her game up here. She's not going to be afraid of this opportunity.
Hits a hat trick herself.
Nails it in there. We talk about it time and time again, but when one person's throwing really well, you either fold or you go up to the same level that they are, and that's what Lauren's well aware of what she has to do here.
The only problem is she didn't do it for the first 3 darts, and that's going to be the difference in this leg because Carli has only missed 1 bullseye.
Yeah, that's going to be pretty good darts right there. I'm going to have to allow
a 46-2-2 is going to win a lot.
I mean, setting herself up for an 11 darter here.
Lauren trying to leave a finish of her own. Oh.
Can still do so in the 19s or the 20s.
But not on the bullseye, Lauren.
Yeah, you have to leave one there with your opponent sitting at 85.
I get it. At the same time, get low, see what happens.
Get low, get low, get low.
To the window, to the wall. She went bullseye for 35, so now she can go bullseye for 24, though. Ideally.
Or 15 leave bowl.
Just a little setup. Just tee it up to knock it out of the park next time. What is she doing?
You know,
it's not a freeze game here.
Yeah, a little questionable, but with 187 being where Lauren's sitting, she's just going to have to focus on bringing it down, and you expect Maria to potentially take out 56 in the 2 darts.
Demolition Man would call the 187 a murder death kill. But look at this from Lauren. She's going to stay on that bowl, too. I like it. Just get low.
Yeah, in Lauren's case, I don't mind it nearly as much because she's trying to pressure Maria's throw. But in this case here, Maria, 6 for bowl, 16 for tops.
Bowl for 6.
Bold move, Con. And it pays off. Know what you're thinking?
Why?
Yep, there you go. I knew you had one loaded up.
Just why? Why is that the shot there from her? I just don't understand any reason for it. She's played this game so long. She's probably been bit by that so many times. Why do it? I understand the end game is that it's her. She's going to trust her own ability to do that, but you can still just as easily go 6 bowl. There's no problem doing that.
Yeah, I wholeheartedly agree with you there on the route decisions. I'm almost curious because sometimes when we have our Canadian seal tip friends, it's easy to say, oh well, this is our expectation of
fair.
Routes.
You know what? You're right.
But at the same time, she's done a lot of these events, so.
But at the same time, you're absolutely right. She might not be in soft tip dart math mode, and that's plausible. Absolutely plausible.
In either case here, Lauren, I will go ahead and say it, has immediately started raising her game up.
She shot very well so far.
Yeah. She's definitely raised up that standard just a little bit here and putting Maria under some heat. Again, Lauren happy about the situation. She's ecstatic about where she's at, and she's just going to have fun throwing the game from here on out. She was hanging out with us while we were getting ready, waiting on this 3rd place match to finish up.
Yeah, but I also want you to make sure that you point out that she also wants to win this. Like, that's still definitely part of it. She definitely had nerves as she was standing back there, getting ready to get started. Still means a lot to her to play this match and win this match, and she's honestly proven me wrong so far with how much of a battle this has been. And I don't like the look of Money Mark McFadden walking away. That means that maybe he's out of the.
He was sitting in that 4th place match, and he did just get knocked down and out in that 4th place position.
Eric Bonerba?
Yeah. Bonerb?
Bonerby. Eric
Bonerby. Nope. All right, Bonerby. But, yeah, unfortunately, Mark McFadden falling 1 short, and also falling 1 short of going back on the pro list as well.
Well, I think that's just might be ideal.
I would disagree with that.
No, he didn't do it on purpose. He 2-1. I mean, he gave it to Maul. I could tell when he was walking away that he was walking away sad, which tells me everything I need to know. Ain't nobody want to play till 1:43 in the morning just to get fourth. You know?
No, I wholeheartedly agree.
Oh, unfortunate after the first dart. And that's the frustrating dart no matter who you are. First dart goes in the triple, and then you miss the other two. You're livid. It's just so annoying.
Yeah, Maria now in a position of control here. It depends on how much he continues to expand it. That 17 was off the margin.
It was not at 17.
Yeah, so it must have been the 15 by her stay. And then she's just going along and closing the bottom of the board here, kind of really flexing her power scoring ability and power closing ability at that.
Ricky Jackson, what's up, brother? Hope you're doing well, my friend. Thanks for joining us at 1:44. A great dart from Lauren, trying to make her pay for doing this thermonuclear.
And that's a good round. Finding 5 on it. I think
She got 5 on it.
Needed a little bit more on that one overall, though. Just because you expect Maria to go ahead and close that distance here.
Bowls.
She's going on the bull. Now this is where you're starting to lose me here, Maria.
You had me until hello.
You had
me
there
now.
Well, like, if she goes and closes that point distance down, all of a sudden she's 3 numbers up. Those are invisible marks, right? But at the same vein, with her going the bull there, it's giving Lauren an opportunity to start taking away those numbers.
She's going to go back up to point now. And she's taking advantage of that. She would have hit that triple there. That would have been right back in this.
Carli needs to be careful here. Given the situation, it's going to be a little bit of a tough one. She doesn't want to give up too much of an advantage here. She's still trying on those bulls. And then after falling into the 18, moves up to go ahead and pop more. Now, Lauren's going to have to just focus on closing down here or grabbing the bulls. I probably choose 17s in the bulls the shot.
She went for the double.
Now you go to the bull here.
That's exactly what she's doing. I think that was just a wide bull. But she might have gone 16s, actually.
The reason I'm saying that is just 131-point difference here. That gap can get closed down. If you grab the bulls there, it puts a lot more pressure on your opponent to have to stay on the points. And that's what, right now, if Maria grabs the bull, she's going to be in a pretty comfortable position.
But she doesn't grab the bull, so now what?
The same strategy here, for like she did with the 17s. If you trip the 16 on the first start, you move to the 15s. Otherwise, you go to the bulls, or you stay on bulls on all 3. Those are those are the 2 options that make the most sense here. It's a matter of comfortability on which one you select. She's going for the close because she's ahead.
Yep. Oh, that's unfortunate to go right there on the wire. Yeah, drop start 3. Not happy with the round, and the reason why is because you can't do that with Maria Carli. Any little advantage, she'll take it and run. But Lauren is the queen seat holder, so even if Maria wins this leg and wins this match, it goes to the double dip.
Yeah, and just slowly getting it back in a position. A 5-bull separation, so it's the same thing here for Lauren. At this point with the bulls closed, you are trying to close the corner pockets now and force a 5-3 on the bulls. Stay there for the single. You might as well. You're already there.
Little annoyed with it, but she knows that's the right move.
And she left herself game darts on the next visit if Maria does not close this point distance down and take it here.
I believe the 3rd place match is going on currently for the pro side, right?
That is correct. Not exactly. I don't think it was intended to be in the bullpen next to the women's final.
Yeah, not at the same time.
Yeah, I don't. That was definitely a curious decision there.
Yeah, I told him to do that, but I also said make sure you wait until after the ladies' final.
Yeah, there should have been one board over, and then the final could have waited until this one. But that's okay. We just want to make sure we. Oh, Lauren here. Hold on. Strap in.
Oh, come on, double. Since there's the last leg.
Oh, what a shot.
But 3-1 now, the score line. This has turned a little bit.
I don't know if Maria overestimated her ability to hit the bulls, but it's definitely one of those things where it's fighting against her right now. She needs to figure out how to collect them right now. There's 1. There's 2. Bullseye.
Oh, she missed it. This could go to a last leg decider where anything can happen, especially open.
Lauren needs a stake and post here.
She doesn't.
Exits.
Wow, let's go to a last leg decider. And listen, I'm going to call it what it was a little bit. Maria Carli had some interesting strategy there in that cricket leg that I think came back to cost her at the end. I think she let Lauren stay in that match for way too long.
I would have to agree with you there, Sean.
And it might cost her the entire finals.
Especially if this diddle goes her way. Let's see what happens here. On to the Bulls.
That's a great diddle.
Great diddle indeed. Maria has to somehow best this. She tries to. I mean, that was a great swing at it here. But now you're an opportunity. You're Lauren. You just get 2 bulls a turn, and you're going to more than likely win this final. This is also for a spot in the invitational shootout.
Yeah, I mean, Maria Carli came down here for one reason. It's qualified for the invitational shootout, I'm sure.
And Lauren's kind of locked in on these bulls. Even when she is missing outside of them, they're a lot tighter than they were earlier.
If you're going to missing the 20 and the 19.
She practiced that. Lauren and Maria really going back and forth here. Maria does go ahead and start gaining a little bit of advantage.
Yeah.
Just a little bit in her favor.
For Maria, low ton is minimum. Patrick is what she's going to expect to do. Lauren's got to stay with that.
She needs.
And she has.
She's right on the line there with that first start. Drills a double.
Big
and
darts.
Another one. How about that?
Does
from
stay
Lauren
right there.
Ivers.
I'm just going to say it now. I was wrong with calling Maria the favorite.
I think,
and I don't mean that in like a negative way towards Maria now or a positive way towards Lauren. It's just Lauren has shown me a different.
This is not the same Lauren we saw in the other matches, and she was still good enough to win the queen seat there. She has raised her level, and she has every right to now be in a favorite considered position here. I mean, she's doing some good work here. Her and Maria are going to be going down to the wire. Lauren really just wants to get this advantage here. Won't be able to leave a finish on this last start.
But that'll do.
Whew, that's a good shot.
She's still just staying right on front. She's doing her job.
She is. And she says, you guys are not going to underestimate me again. That's what she's doing right now.
Never. Never again. Even if Maria hits this, that's a tough finish. It's a finish, but it's a three triple finish.
And this is the turn where it's so important to collect another consistent scoring round. How many times are you getting near this point in a leg when you're playing or I'm playing or whoever?
We need a ton now.
All a little bit shy. She's not going to do that here, it seems. She needs to stay true.
This is so good.
And this is phenomenal is what this is.
Great 120. Puts a lot of pressure on the 159. Maria should shoot at this. She should know what to shoot at this. But it is a weirder math than she's probably used to doing. It's trip 20. It's a 3 treble visit. 3 big triple. Oh, she's got this. On the math-wise of it.
Yeah, and then just there leaves it at 35. Again, just trying to put the pressure on the scoring here. This is Lauren's chance right here.
For the
title.
title.
And 2 13s is the shot here.
Not going to get a better opportunity than right now. Bullseye. All right.
Take a deep breath here.
The big dart. Yep. And, of course, right at this moment is when that goes back to kick it.
Needs to collect a single 9 or a single 19 here.
All right. That was I think that was the hard dart for the match. Oh, and she flies it outside.
Wow. Frustrating moments.
This is a little bit it has to be a single shot here.
I love
single
shots in the 30s.
We know. She doesn't want to go into a 10 either on the first dart. So she does the 3 for 32.
Big old
Stay
16
right
on
there.
the last.
And she doubles this.
Whoa,
wow.
It slapped. I mean, it was not in a single
It was not
16,
an 11.
But
yeah, it was not a triple 11 either.
Now Lauren, another opportunity, an opportunity that she wasn't expecting to have.
219, just don't throw a flyer into the triple. I've been there, done that. Gotta hit a single now.
Settle down. Big collect.
Gets the double for the title.
Wow.
Lauren Ivers defeats Maria Carli. She gets that invitational spot.
Completely stunned.
Well done.
And admittedly, Maria kind of beat herself there a little bit in the strategy choice in that second leg. And Lauren did everything right that she needed to do to recover and get herself to a favorable
She never allowed
position.
that to get inside of her head, right? Like she stayed focused and still just continued to chug along. Gets the job done. That was